I'm Slim.
And I'm Jim. And together we are
Slim and Jim.
Well, Slim, we don't have too much time tonight.
How come, Jim?
Well, see, each of the speakers was supposed to keep their thoughts to a couple of minutes, but they didn't.
Well, it seemed like they each had about 2 minutes worth of thoughts, but they spread them out over about 20.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. You know, you can't stop Walt from talking. Carol said one day she found him making morning announcements to the neighborhood kids who had gathered at the bus stop.
Yeah, she said she got him to quit, but he had already convinced them to clean up their yard for them after school.
That's Walt, all right.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's time to get down to the business at hand. We have heard the mournful cry, David Vaughn, he is gone. We're so sad, we think we'll die. David Vaughn, he is gone. Spread the news to every land. Can't be right, it seems so wrong. He has been here oh so long. David Vaughn, he is gone. Amen.
Hey, Jim, I didn't think David's official last day was until like the end of the month or something. How come we're having this going away party thingy like February 23rd?
Oh, well, see, David still has to clean out his office.
You mean it will take like a week for him to clean out his office?
I mean, if he started tonight, the projected move-out completion date would be early to middle 2016. I mean, that new church is out renting storage facilities as we speak.
That David. When they made him, they broke the mold.
No, the mold is still there, all over his office. And he has enough stuff in that office to start his own Dave Mart.
Well, why don't we sing about it then?
I have a ditty.
You have a ditty?
I do.
Let's sing that ditty.
When David moves out of that office, we'll all be there watching that day. We can't even really imagine what might really exit our way. In that small office, moldy green office, we'll find old junk food, some rats and a bone. Now we are watching, waiting and watching, just to see what we will find when he's gone. There will be lots of books and newspapers, lots of junk all quite worthless, no doubt. Maybe then we will look in the corner and find Weldon asleep on the couch.
Weldon on the couch.
In that small office, moldy green office, we'll find old junk food, some rats and a bone. Now we are watching, waiting and watching, just to see what we will find when he's gone. Amen.
You know, it does seem like David has been here a long, long time.
How long has David really been here?
David has been here so long that he had the children of Walt and Carol in his youth group.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow.
In fact, David has been here so long that he had the children of Israel in his youth group.
Wow.
I know.
Shazam.
I know. And on his first youth trip to the city of children, Texas was still a part of Mexico.
Remember the Alamo.
That's, amen. In fact, David has been here so long that he shared offices with Alan Bryan, right? Carl Peltier.
Brother Carl.
That's right, Brother Carl. Bob Neal. and Elisha the prophet.
Elisha the prophet? Oh, that must be the office he's still in right now. I guess that one that the lady built for him on the roof.
Yeah, but we don't.
See,
but you don't have to.
In Bible times, if you read the Bible, Elisha had this lady build a room for him.
Nobody reads
on top of a roof.
No.
And right now, David's office is the only one like on the roof of the building. So when I said it's like the lady.
How many times have I told you if you got to explain it, it ain't funny?
Yeah.
All right. I know comedy. That ain't funny when you got to explain stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, David has been here so long that the kids' education program was called Red.
Huh?
I know. It was called Red. That's a long time ago. You see, over the years, it faded from red to orange.
That don't even make sense.
Well, yeah, exactly. Neither does David. Duh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So David has been credited with bringing orange into Antioch.
Oh, and hey, I think Greg Adams has already been bringing orange to Antioch for 45 and a half years. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people believe this is why David is leaving Antioch anyway. Since he's been working with the kids, he cannot stand living in the shadow of Greg Adams.
He does cast a mighty big shadow.
You got that right. I have a ditty.
Do you have a ditty? Let's sing about it.
What anxiety, no notoriety, living in the shadow of Greg Adams. Never could live up, had to just give up, living in the shadow of Greg Adams. Living in the shadow of Greg Adams. Living in the shadow of Greg Adams. Working with the kids just like Adams did. Living in the shadow of Greg Adams. How could BBS ever pass the test? Living in the shadow of Greg Adams. Living in the shadows of Greg Adams. Living in the shadow of Greg Adams. Amen. Slim, we have to stop now with one more ditty. It ain't often Slim and Jim get real serious, but now calls for one of those times.
So, David, Katie, Nate, and Josh, this place will never, ever be the same without you.
And you all sure helped make it what it is. David, here's a song about you. He led our teens on mission trips. They traveled near and far. And everywhere they went, he taught them the good news. He led adult classes, inspired our children too. Oh, we wonder who's gonna fill his shoes. Who's gonna fill his shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna stop and greet us all when we're coming up the hall? Who's gonna take on every job that no one else could do? Oh, I wonder who's gonna fill his shoes. He always had a gentle word, a funny comment too. Encouraging were all the words he'd choose. He made us feel real special, like we each were his best friend. Oh, we hate to see those days come to an end. Who's gonna fill his shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna stop and greet us all when we're coming up the hall? Who's gonna take on every job that no one else could do. Oh, I wonder who's gonna fill his shoes? Who's gonna take on every job that no one else could do? Oh, I wonder who's gonna fill his shoes? Oh, I wonder who's gonna fill his shoes? Slim, I think I'm gonna cry.
Me too. Oh, man. That's one of the saddest songs you've ever written. Can I have his office? Amen. Are we clear? Are we clear?
That's the stupidest thing you ever said.
I just thought
so insensitive.
it's not even.
This is David's big night.
I'll paint it orange.
That still don't make sense.